Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
This is Narcissist
I love it.
by Innuendo. Thank you.
Are they trying to say something?
I think so. We still appreciate the instrumental.
Narcissist.
I'll be in Louisville, Kentucky.
Lucyville? Loose Pussyville?
Hey.
Hey now.
Hey.
Who came up with it? It's really good work.
It's a good one.
Loose Pussy.
Yeah, I heard the club's closing.
No.
The Laughing Derby. Apparently they lost their liquor license.
Well, that's really important for a
But
comedy
guess what?
club.
My shows are still going to go on. So I might be the
Praise
last
Jesus.
comic ever to play there.
That's
until
crazy.
they, get it straightened out.
Well, then that's a pretty monumentous thing, and you guys should come out and see Tom do the last week ever in
I think
Looneyville.
so. Come out and see it. So
Wow.
I'll be there, man. Home of Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
Let's see. Then I go to Philadelphia finally for those 4 Trocadero shows. There's about 100 tickets left.
Oh,
There's only one show with tickets left. Then I go to, you know where I'm going? Basically home. West Ball Beach.
West Harry Balls Beach?
Florida.
That is
The
close
Improv
to home,
there.
isn't it?
I'm doing 2 nights only. 4 shows, that's it.
That's the best. I love West Harry Palm.
Me too. And
They got that mall there. I like that.
weekends like that.
Yeah.
2 and
Oh, bang, bang.
Done. So I'm really excited to go back to Harry Balls Beach. Then I'm doing New Year's in Momlando.
Junior's Eve.
And then if you would, go to tomsegura.com, click on the tour page, and you can see my 2017 tour laid out. It starts...
This is a maze.
It's a maze. It starts in Kansas City. Then I'm doing an Oxnard date, so I'm doing a local week. And then shortly thereafter, the theaters start. And
so great.
I'm starting in New Orleans. And
New Orleans,
Atlanta, and Clearwater, Florida, and
For
Tallahassee.
Atlanta.
That's my first weekend.
For Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then...
Clearwater, Florida.
Clearwater.
Yeah.
What's Tallahassee?
Oh, God. I don't know. Tallahassee?
Good.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Clearwater is basically my tampon date because it's like 20 miles or so apart.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So if you live in Tampon, Florida, I'm basically coming across the bridge, Yeah.
That's neat.
You're going to Washington Dickham in December, right?
Nailed it. Yeah, Washington District of Columbia.
Yeah.
December 9th and 10th. And then I'm
One
now.
of the best clubs in the country.
OMGZ. It's the best, dude. The audiences are so funny because they all work at the government. They all work at the White House with President Obama.
Obama.
So yeah, and then I'll be planning 2017 shortly, guys.
Yeah, you got some cool stuff cooking.
Tom's ahead of the curb,
Yeah, I'm ahead of the curb.
so to speak.
I'm booked through April.
You guys really got on your calendar quick.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't mess around at APA, did they?
No, man. We did add, by the way, we added a Minneapolis show.
Minneapolis.
Yeah. Some of these shows, by the way, we're not going to add. So if you want, I wouldn't wait super long
No.
on like Seattle,
Meat Rattle's gonna sell out.
Yeah.
Lickety split. We got a lot of mommies and meat rattles.
Milwaukee. We're not going to add. So make sure you get your tickets while you can.
Why not get tickets for Tom Segura for Christmas?
Hey, I like
for
it.
your mate, for your life partner, for your lover, your paramour, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, whoever.
Your pet.
Your pet. Bring your dog to see Tom Segura
But
live.
he's got to have his own seat, he or she.
Bring your pet Raven.
Or your non-binary pet.
Non-binary
Yeah.
poly-bi
Yeah.
Raven.
And
Bring
you're
him.
at Thousand Ranch.
thousandranch.com, guys. TomSegura.com, guys. Check it out.
Um,
What a great Christmas. Could you imagine getting tickets to see your favorite comedian, Tom Segura, under the tree? I think that's a wonder, especially if you're married and you guys want to do a date night. Why not come see my husband
There you go.
for date night, or me, or whoever you like? Joey Diaz,
Yeah, I like it.
Ari Schaefer, Jarogan, Duncan Trussell.
Dude, I love the way you're doing these. I love that.
Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer.
No, what was the one you said? You said
Jerogan. You put the emphasis on the different syllable. Jerogan.
And we're ready to start the show. And don't forget, if you are one of those people that are like, wow, that's a lot of ads, don't forget to bite the tip of your dad's dick off and let us know what he says afterwards. Okay?
Yep. Feel free to let us know your feelings. Go ahead and email at Bert Kreischer or tweet at Bert Kreischer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let Bert know your feelings about these ads.
Mm-hmm. And tell him, ask him, well, you know what I mean. Tell him how your dad responded when you bit his dick also. Tweet Bert, hey Bert, I bit my dad's dick and this is what he did. And then he'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's how I feel about ads. Your mom's house is free. Why'd I have to listen to commercials?
Is this really going to be about Bert? Here we go.
Bert Kreischer, why you so bad? Bert Kreischer, why you so bad?
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone love into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Meow, 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 meow. Cute kid.
Cute kid. That wasn't even going to be our opening clip.
Oh,
I
serious?
just saw it and this kid's adorable. So
I love it. It says, "Why are you so fat, Bert?" Baby edition.
Yeah.
Like we've gotten the foreign.
we have so many
editions.
editions.
We have.
Bert Kreischer, why you so bad?
That was submitted by Alicia C. Alicia, you have an adorable little
Adorable
daughter.
kid.
And we should say this. I want to say this. You know, you guys, some of you know, some of you don't. Bart is one of my closest
Fattest
fattest friends. And his new Showtime special comes out this weekend. I'm really excited
It's
for him.
right?
Yeah.
So it's airing at
Friday, November 11th.
at 11, right?
At 10 p.m.
At
Eastern.
10 p.m. Okay.
Yes. It's on demand the next day. It's, you know, I'm so happy for him. He's, he's a great guy.
He's the fattest, funniest guy working today.
There's nobody like him.
There's nobody as fat as
here's
Bert.
a shot from the special.
Which he did shirtless.
Shirtless, which I'm hoping not only kind of gives another jump start to the Bert is Fat movement, but also to the Bert is Fat shirts that are available right now in our store. But yeah, this is...
looks good, Bert.
Oof.
Oh, my life.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
He did a whole special like this.
No, I know. Which is actually smarter for him because
Yeah.
he sweats a lot.
Yeah.
And it's easier than sweating through multiple shirts.
Sure. And, it doesn't distract the audience. Like, no one's going to want to look at this. So maybe they'll focus more on the material.
Right.
So.
Well, he has been going shirtless in the clubs.
For a while now.
So this was a natural progression.
Yeah.
I think it's a good move.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, once that becomes his hook, then he's going to have to do...
Once it becomes or when it became? Because what are you talking about?
Right. Because now it's like doing the Tonight Show shirtless. Have we commit to being shirtless
I
now?
think it's this kind of signed deal, yeah. Can I tell you that we have a new bet going?
What's the bet?
It was established today.
Oh, great.
He was doing Ari.
I'm sorry, who?
Ari Schaefer and him were doing a
Thank you.
podcast. And I was talking to them. And because Ari had texted me, like, what do you weigh? And I was like, oh, no.
Oh, like you're going to answer honestly.
I did. I answered honestly.
Did?
Yeah, because I weighed myself this morning.
Okay.
So at first, he texted me that Bert was 257, and I lit up. I was like, what? Because that's so much especially for Bert.
What? Okay, because I have no sense of what fat is for men.
Yeah.
To me, as a woman, that would be morbidly obese. Like,
Well, it is.
Two bills
It
is-
still is. So,
well, what's normal for a boy?
well, it kind of depends, man. It depends, like height, And
okay, 6 foot tall.
yeah,
man.
that's what we are. We're both 6 feet.
And what should you weigh?
We should weigh. Well, should weigh, or like what would be a better weight?
What's a desirable, healthy?
I think a better weight for us would be like in the 215 to 220 range. That would be like a healthier.
Do the math here.
Yeah, and then like what would be like if somebody was like, here's definitely where you should be, they would
Oh
definitely
my
say
God, you
like
guys are way
200.
fatter than you should be.
Of course, of course we are. Yeah.
I didn't know how much fatter.
If we were
Bert
like
is.
really healthy, we'd weigh like 190. Yeah,
You know what? This
but he
whole
doesn't weigh
time-
257.
Oh, I have mine on
Okay.
airplane mode. I swear. Every time that happens, you look at me like you're gonna beat me up.
Well,
Pretty-
it's
I had to call the cops. No, it's on airplane.
okay.
Oh God, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to give you my checks.
Oh God. So
You just Ike Turner so
no, I
hard in
didn't.
your
I didn't
eyes.
Ike Turner.
How
It's
much
just
do
an
you hate me?
exaggeration.
You fucking bitch.
So, anyways,
Go ahead.
He's 240. He says.
No way.
That's what he said. I weighed myself
Mm.
this morning, 242. So we're 2 pounds apart. So we have a
I don't
bet
buy it.
going. We have a bet going. I know. Who knows? But we have a bet going.
Okay.
January 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. You have to weigh yourself 3 days in a row so that
Okay.
it's real
It's
weight. It's
consistent.
not like you sweat it out and then you
Or
put on.
shit it out. Yeah.
Right. Whoever is lower 3 days consistently, right after the new year, will win the bet. So whoever's lower, and then the loser has to take, Bert's gonna lose. Bert has to take me and Ari to an event of some kind of desirable event. So it could be like a sporting event, a concert,
That's fun.
some type of show, whatever.
Like a Rihanna concert.
Like Rihanna comes to town and Ari and I are like, oh my God, OMG, she's here. Yellow, brown diamonds are in the air, whatever. Then Brent has to take the two of us.
First of all, Burnt is going to take you. And
Yeah.
secondly, 240 is a lie. There's no
I don't think
way.
he's 240.
He's way above that.
Yeah. The other
There's
thing
no
is,
way.
I fully recognize that Bart could
Bart's lying.
win this thing easily because he just has the body type that responds to doing this, that cutting something out really well, but he won't do it.
You mean alcohol?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
won't- he
You
won't
mean
do
not
it.
being an alcoholic?
And I have the advantage of it being after New Year's. Imagine what he does on New Year's.
Oh, he's going to blow it out. He's probably
Yeah.
got a week's worth of shows somewhere in
Oh,
the
yeah.
country, and he's going to
and
be
it's every night. It's going to be like,
yep,
woo, and then-
partying, and then the food after,
Right.
around 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
No, he's foolish.
So I'm looking at the calendar for what
Yeah,
I want
let's
to
see what's at the Staples Center.
I know. I don't want some like top row shit. I want like floor seats. I'm gonna make him cough it up.
Is there a football happening?
Well, we were talking about the Rose Bowl, but that would be like right then and there. But maybe I don't know. Maybe
Does
a playoff
does
game.
Ari like football?
I think he likes it enough. He likes it enough.
Yeah, it's the free tickets. And
Yeah.
It's just for the hang.
Yeah.
Well, let's think of it. Let's plan your event now, because
Yeah.
God knows that Bart will be buying you guys tickets.
Yeah.
There's no way it's 240. Is there any way to verify that weight? I feel like he's lying.
I don't know. I think Ari saw him weigh himself or something.
Okay.
So I think that one might be. Let's see. What is the
We need an objective scale.
I know. Let's see.
What are you looking for?
Looking for the bowl games for 2017.
There you go. There you go. You wear your perfect
The
smile.
big games. Okay. National champion. Oh my God! Guess where the championship game is? In Bert's hometown in Tampa.
tampon. So does he have to fly you guys out?
I think that'd be a lot to ask, but I think going to the game would be really fun.
It'll be fun.
Let's see. It is. Yeah, the Rose Bowl is January 2nd, so that'd be right in the middle of it. That'd be the easiest to go to.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk
Rose
about
Bowl
that.
tickets.
Maybe we should get them and just see who has to
And
pay
then
for 'em.
whoever has. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Because the big game is in Tampa on January 9th.
So you and I have been on a similar diet. I started seeing a personal trainer finally after 40 years of being out of shape. And she put me on what's known as the primal diet,
Yeah.
which sounds similar. Is this what Joe Rogan does?
He does keto.
Which is what you do.
Yeah, but I think he's done
Primal.
I think so.
So what's the difference between what I'm doing and what you guys do? Because it sounds very similar.
I think, well, mine is supposed to be high fat, moderate protein, net carbs only from veggies.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's it. That's pretty simple.
I can have more carbs than you, I believe. And I can
Probably.
have dairy in moderation.
Yeah.
But it's high fat and protein and veggies, yeah.
That's pretty, I don't know.
It's pretty gnarly. I've been shitting so much.
Yeah. But you're good at that.
Oh, I'm so good at it.
Yeah.
But it's like I take primal dumps and then the thought of eating like what I can eat's not very exciting.
Yeah.
So I just don't eat as much as I used to, and then I lose weight. So it's pretty great so far. I've lost a couple pounds, mostly from shitting, but
I'm down 25 pounds.
it's a maze.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this for?
It feels like I'm getting into, I'm hitting like around 2 months.
Oh, it's great. You look
Yeah.
great.
I've had a couple, you fall off the wagon a couple times, but basically it's there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been good without alcohol, even just not drinking wine, I think, because then the wine makes me hungrier,
Yeah.
because then it's sugar in your belly.
Sugar in your belly, sugar in your belly. Check this out. I got something to play for you. You ready?
Oh. We haven't done this in a while.
It's big news.
It's chips in a bowl, dude?
It's chips in a bowl news. And
Wow.
Sorry, just to get ready for the announcement.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I found my flask. It was missing. No. Don't pretend.
Yeah.
I'm drinking out of
If you haven't,
my personal Maine Mommy Water Champ flask.
if you haven't made a Christmas purchase yet, you
Right.
may want
There it is.
to get the brand new Water Champion T-shirt. I love it. Go to tomsegura.com, click on the store, and it'll route you to our store.
Looks great.
Merch Method is our new store, but anyways, it's the brand new Water Champion shirt.
I love it.
I think it's really,
It's
really
really
cool.
good.
Here's the thing: you can rock it. You can be the water champion in your house. You can buy it for somebody else if you defer. For instance, like Christina does, and she acknowledges that
Excuse
I am.
me?
You could then give it
Okay.
to your. Let me mute you real quick, and then you could buy. You would have it to.
Hello.
You could give it to.
That's rude as shit,
To
by
the
the way.
champion in your life. But
Excuse
anyways,
me,
we're
I'm
very
the water
excited about
champion.
it. We'll see.
You know what I'm going to do when I get mine is I'm going to have my initials,
Mm-hmm.
my monogram put on there.
We're very proud
CP.
of it, and we're very proud of the water championship that hasn't ended. People, every time I hit the stage, they're like, "Drink some fucking water."
They ask you to drink water. Oh, that's
Yeah.
funny. That's because
And
you're
then
not already drinking
And then
like
when
I am.
when I pound a bottle,
Yeah.
they cheer like I'm chugging beer. They're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really fucking funny.
Well, you know what I do is I had a special dress custom made that I can hold 2 water containers in, and I do bring
Custom made.
I did. I had a tailor sew in 2 pockets, and I put a bottle of
Okay.
water in each. I'm not lying.
All right.
Ask my audience that's come to see.
Ask my audience.
And I drink both bottles
You said
while
that-
on stage.
You
Mine.
said that like a self-help guru would. Ask my audience.
They are. They are my. I'm a guru.
Yeah.
How come this got way louder? Did you turn me up a little bit there?
I don't know. Did I?
Meow 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 meow.
You all right?
Yeah, that's better now.
Okay.
Water Champ shirt, very good Christmas item. Also, and
Yeah.
jeans. We're
Right.
moving next week. Do you know
We
that?
are. I know.
We've done
We've
nothing.
moved. Well, we've moved the move 3 times now.
3 times, yeah, because of various annoying reasons. But
Now we're just sticking to it.
now we're just going. We're just fucking going. But we have done nothing so far. We have packed nothing. We have thrown away nothing. But number 1 on my priority list is ordering Toto washlets.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting is I went into I'll show you what I discovered. I went into the Toto store.
Yeah.
They don't sell them at the Toto store. It's like a showroom.
Mm-hmm.
The guy told me that there's a newer model. Like basically, we have the dinosaur of the Toto washlet. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. The model we need to get is the 350E.
Cannot wait.
Now, they said it's significantly less on Amazon.
That's what I want to do with there.
That's what I want to do too. You can get it for half the price, basically, on Amazon.
Half sounds good.
Using our banner,
Oh yeah. And we're gonna buy our Toto through our banner.
Of course. And I encourage you guys, if you want to buy a Toto washlet or anything on Amazon this Christmas season, Christmas is coming very fast. Please use our banner, Your Mom's House podcast.com. Go on the banner, right on the homepage.
By the way, we had a very, very exciting conversation with one Dan Pena.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So exciting.
The reason we don't have it for you today because it was extensive and we have to basically have it cut down, edited,
right,
so that it's appropriate to share with you. But I think we should also just put up the full conversation as a separate video.
Yeah, they should really hear him because he's so amazing.
Fascinating guy. But when we were on Rogan, this whole started because we were on Rogan and we were thinking about, what is some of the exciting things we've played on the show since the last time we saw Joe. And, when we 2 times before, we introduced him to King Ass Ripper. And
which catapulted him into the limelight.
Oh, yeah. And then with Pena, we brought him up, but Joe wasn't sure if he was going to get taken down because of people, and their usage rights. Pena doesn't give a shit. But Joe didn't know that at the time.
Well, because Dan gives everything away for free. That's his whole thing. But I didn't know that, right? We didn't want to assume that for Dan. The $50 billion man.
That guy?
Yes. He doesn't give a shit, though.
Yeah.
That's what
he's almost dead. I don't think we could play his stuff without getting sued, Jamie.
Hello, Joe. My name's Dan Pena. I'm still a formidable force at 6'1", 225. And if you think that I'm almost dead and I'm not going to be alive anymore, ask this bear that I killed with a fucking knife not too long ago. I'm still a very tough fucking guy. At 71, I take no bullshit in person or on the fucking YouTube. I'm not dead and I'm plenty alive and I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me. I rip people's head off and shit down their neck. And from one tough guy to another tough guy. Don't be afraid, don't be scared to use my stuff on your podcast. It's all fucking free. You ask me, why do you give it away free, Dan? I give it away free to take the last fucking excuse away from the sorry cunts why they can't fulfill their dreams. I'm calling you out, Joe. You think you're a tough guy. You haven't met me. I'm the $50 billion man, and this is my lair.
Yeah.
This guy's the fucking best,
That's the guy, man.
Look at Pena's castle, man.
I know. Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Motherfucker lives there.
In his lair.
Look at that shit.
I know. Yeah, you're not the end all fucking be all shit.
Wearing your fucking suit. What are you wearing? Your fucking jeans?
I was so excited.
We had a great conversation.
The day we spoke to Dan Pena.
Yeah.
He's gracious enough to accommodate because he's in England. So we had to go back and forth for a couple weeks here.
Took a minute.
To find a time that worked for both of us. And he just finished up doing another QLA seminar in his castle. And jeans, I don't think I've ever been that excited to talk. Like, we've spoken with Gloria Stefan,
I know.
Brace from Gigolos.
I love our list. It's amazing.
Trying to remember.
Jules Ventura.
Jules Ventura has been in the studio.
Of course.
Dan's
exciting.
a major get for us.
Yes.
I mean, I was sweating with excitement to talk to him.
He was great too. He was great.
He's a fantastic a speaker and a great guest, and I can't wait for you guys to hear the interview we had with him.
So hopefully we'll get it in order.
We just have to whittle it because it'll be like
we've done that
episode.
before, by the way, where you just play something,
the whole
and
thing.
it's not.
But we will put it up for people if they want to hear the whole thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I rip people's head off and shit down their neck.
Yeah.
I love it.
He really talks like that too.
And he
Just in
does.
casual conversation.
He does.
So I was in ball meet this
love
weekend.
it. Where?
Raw ball meet,
Rob.
North Carolina.
Which club is that? The Comedy Zone?
Charlie Goodnights.
Oh, Charlie Goodnights, yeah.
Yeah. I went there, and you know what I didn't realize? I'm a big Seaman Hole fan.
Yeah.
Florida State.
Yeah.
Florida State was playing there. I couldn't go to the game, obviously, so at
Oh.
the same time as my shows. But I got to meet up with, I'm such a big fan, and I've been Twitter friends with some of the columnists and writers, who cover them.
Mm-hmm.
So I met up with one after the show. It was really
Nice.
fun.
That's exciting. So it's like a pen pal.
It is.
and
It's like
you
a pen
meet.
pal that I met. Yeah.
And did you guys jerk off in each other's mouths about the semen holes?
Yep. That's exactly
Did you guys
what we
meet
did.
each other and take your dicks out and go, oh.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a really neat story.
Did you
The
jerk
way-
each other?
Hope you can tell our son your version of the story one day. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is not even borderline. You just basically did it. Okay. I'm done with you now. Thank you. Those are
Big words.
That's the way you did that.
What are you?
It was very
Big words.
ish of you.
Why? Why? I was making fun of the song.
You're making to me. It felt like you were making fun of Native Americans, and I didn't like it. It made me uncomfortable.
Big words.
That was not racist in the.
It
blame the semen holes
it
for.
felt like it.
What's your profanity?
It felt like it.
Why don't you blame the semen holes for having a racist mascot and song?
It's not a racist mascot.
It absolutely
First
is.
of all, the Seminole Nation supports the university using Seminoles as a mascot of the team. Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Well, how did?
Absolutely.
So then, how is my paying homage to their music?
It was
racist?
disrespectful the way you did it. It was disrespectful. Oh my God. God.
And then you do the tomahawk chop. I know all this because I've been watching you do it for fucking 50 years.
Yeah. 50 years.
Now, before your flight,
Yeah.
did you go there? This is my song. Tommy jerked his dick off with his pen pal friend. Did you guys see? They're singing it.
Listen to how you did it. Come on, that's a cool anthem if you're a school.
It's cool. I do like it. They're stomping the yard. Babe, what's that movie?
Yeah, I'm playing there. That's my Tallahassee date.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing the school.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You're doing that?
Yeah.
Babe,
In
what's that
January.
movie where he goes, what are they doing? They're stomping the yard. Remember that?
I think that stomped the yard.
But don't you quote that a lot?
Yeah,
When you
because
go,
it's so dumb.
Well, say it. Say it the way you
He's
say
like,
it.
he's like, what are they doing? He's like, "Pfft, they're stomping the yard, man.
Stupid.
'Cause that's what I think he.
Man, they stomp in the yard.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
That's really
I think that's
lame.
Chris Brown, right? Isn't that who he is? It's
I
him
don't
before
know.
he beat the shit out of
Oh,
Rihanna.
Rihanna. I forgot about that.
Yeah, what's going on over there? Man, they're stomping the yard right now.
Stupid.
I think that's it.
Man, they stomp, and that means just to dance, right? They're dancing like
Yeah, but they're doing
stomping.
it like
they're
in a-
going. They're going. Brr! It's cold in here.
Yeah.
There must be some clovers in the atmosphere.
I said
Brr! Is that
brr.
stomping the yard?
I don't
It's
know.
cold
No,
in.
that's not
I just
that.
watched Bring It On, so that's why
Yeah.
it's in my mind.
Yeah.
It's cold in here. There must be some clovers.
I want this, man.
Yeah.
It's not just about you. Let's go.
Oh, it's a great movie. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it got serious. Someone got in a fight. They got hurt.
Somebody stomped someone's face in the yard.
Oh,
It
like,
was supposed to be this.
Uh-oh.
Not me.
this is real serious.
I'm gonna sit out here and act like I want to be here. You're the only thing your mama's got left. So you better make this college boy thing work out.
Oh, dear.
Who said there was outlet trip? What the hell are they doing?
They're stomping the yard.
Wow, we got lucky. That's in the trailer. Ice
What the hell are
cold.
they doing? What the hell are they doing?
They're stomping the yard.
See how he says it like you dumb bitch?
Yeah, like you don't know what that stuff's
Stupid.
called, stupid.
What are they? The hell are they doing? They're stomping the yard, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that's called.
Of
I
course
would have been
not.
like they're doing their dance routines.
They're working on their raps, man.
Yeah, they're rapping. Yeah.
God.
Gosh.
You don't know that?
These guys are dancing.
You're the only thing your mama's
The
got
guy
left.
answers him with contempt,
So
you
you better
know?
make
Right.
this college boy thing work out.
Right.
Who said there was outlet trip? What the hell are they doing?
They're stomping the yard. Where are you from?
Yeah.
Right. Where are you from, dummy? You didn't. You
Fucking
don't.
idiot.
People don't stomp the yard in the cafeteria where you're from. That's the first time I ever saw
Can't believe
that
you're gonna
stuff
be a
happen.
freshman here. You don't even know how to stomp the yard.
What part of the world are they like in the south somewhere?
I don't know.
Where that's-
It looks like an HBU, but I don't know where it is. I don't know.
I was stomping the yard,
Yeah.
dummy. How don't you know that? We woke up LJ maybe.
Probably from stomping the yard so
We
loud.
stomped the yard.
Yeah.
What was the point of this discussion? Oh, I was gonna say. So you left really early for your. You had like an 11 a.m. flight, but you left the house at like 6 in the morning. And I was like, "Are you going to the strip club before you?"
Yeah.
Get
you
on
asked
your
me
flight.
That, and then I texted you that's where I was. I left so early. Just because there's a strip club by LAX.
She's eating it back. Fuck. Stupid dog. Look at Vitsy's eating. Vitsy's eating a Ziploc.
Oh, good.
A plastic Ziploc bag.
Wow,
Our
she
dog.
looks like, I wouldn't say she has eaten some of a Ziploc bag. God.
What a dummy.
How are you alive?
What are you doing? She's definitely not stomping the yard.
No.
So, could you imagine? Do people do that?
Of course they do that. That's why strip clubs, look, they're everywhere and people go at all different times for different reasons, which I understand. I don't think going to strip clubs is weird, but you brought to my attention this specific location and stories about it that were very amusing, I think.
Well, we started joking around the house now that every time you go to the airport,
Wow, that was loud.
Did you register?
Yeah, loud. Yeah.
Imagine if we had the fart mic.
I know.
It would have been a lot better.
I know.
But my father had his best friend who's now dead, but they went to a Costa Rica trip once, and they went extra early to the airport so that my dad's friend could go to the strip club. So his wife dropped them off at the airport, and they're like, "See you later, sweetie." And then they got into a cab and went to the nudie bar.
Yeah. And then go back to the
and
airport.
then you go back to the airport, get on the flight.
Yeah. So he's getting ramped up for the trip. That's all. I mean, it makes sense. I don't think it's that weird. I just think it's funny that you know someone so closely.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's silly.
Yeah, it's silly.
It's silly that like your wife drops you off and then you leave the airport to go to a titty bar before the flight in the morning.
Because I was thinking about like what I would have to do to go is I would have to leave like 4 hours early. That's the part that's funny is that you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to get up at 4 a.m. to catch this flight, this 10 a.m. flight.
And like, why not just land at the destination and then find a nudie bar?
Yeah.
At your, like you have to go before the flight in the morning?
Yeah, you got to really love it. You got to love it. Or you could just need breakfast. That's something I didn't know about until I was much older, was that there's
buffet.
Strip clubs that serve food, and that some people are like, "Hey, the food's really good."
It's not good. It can't be good.
Yeah,
it can't be really good. Like, but it's buffet, right? Like, it's crappy.
I've never had it. I did have steak. There's one like in Florida. There's a chain of a steakhouse that's also a topless bar, but it's known to be a good steakhouse. I had to look it up. And then I had steak there.
It's a topless steakhouse.
Or maybe it's it's like, let me see.
But you're saying the steak came
but people
first.
People are like, this is like, it is good steak, topless.
It's like Hooters.
Steakhouse.
Where you're like, no, I'm going to Hooters for the chicken wings.
Is this it? Rachel's Steakhouse. Yes.
Now she's chewing.
That's supposed to be good. I remember,
Rachel's?
Yeah, I went there years and years ago.
Where is that? What part of Florida?
Looks like there's one in Tampa and let's see, Orlando. Yeah, it's in like some of the big cities.
Now Bitsy's chewing on.
It's memorable.
Paper.
It's not like I go.
No.
Oh my
Schnitzel,
God,
no.
She's so dumb. It wasn't like I go, man, that's the best steak of my life.
Right.
But it's like, it's good. It's good.
For a titty bar, I imagine.
Right. But what I wouldn't do, and what I've heard of people doing, is breakfast. Like scrambled eggs buffet at the strip club. I'm not into that.
Especially by the airport. Like, I understand if you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
And you just blew it out all night and you're hungover and you just go there. It's funny. It's fun.
Sure.
But just for a flight, like.
For a flight, you get
commitment.
It seems like you really want it. You really need it. Like you really need it. To be like, we got to make a pit stop.
Like, you really need to come in your pants.
Well, that's the thing is like, you also are, for a flight, any inconvenience is magnified.
Right.
So you're really inconveniencing yourself.
That's what I'm saying. It's already shitty to wake up and go to the fucking airport. You go through security.
You're going extra early.
Right.
Yeah.
Leaving the airport, getting into a cab,
It's a lot.
then getting hammered, and then coming back.
Yeah.
It just seems like a lot for a morning.
But I guess it makes, you know what, it makes, I understand it more that they went on, they did it before their bro trip.
It was like a 50th birthday trip.
But maybe, you know, no, but it sounds like that dude, from what I've heard about him, he might have done that on any flight. Like that might have been his routine.
Yeah, I don't think it's because this was the special birthday trip.
I mean, let me ask you this. Have you ever dropped your dad off at the airport?
I'm trying to, come to think of it, I drop him off like 6 hours early all the time.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Weird.
I hate being late.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's so funny when you realize your parents are like, you know, who they are. You're like, wait a minute. And it's funny because my dad would be like, yeah, my best friends and all this stuff.
That's always a good one.
But not me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If you're best friends, you're probably into the same stuff they're into.
It's one thing to know a guy, but when it's your best friend and you're like, we always hang out, but only he does stuff.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your dad's a good friend, though. I bet he is a good friend.
My dad is a good friend? Yeah.
Friend, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
It seems like
he's a bro. He keeps it to him fucking self.
100, dude.
Oh, God. Go to the strip club.
This guy reminded me a lot of you.
Oh, boy.
So I wanted to bring this clip up, see if this reminds you of yourself.
Okay.
What up, baby? J Love, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Street fucking legend, you heard? Right now, rocking with Stackhouse Recording, smacking and stacking, getting them chips, getting that paper, B.
Yeah.
J Love, one love, nigga.
Whoa.
Big words.
Now, if you don't know yet, that's a white guy that we're listening to.
Yeah. Do I talk like that?
It sounds like you. I think a lot of people will be like, oh my God, I thought that was Christina.
Schnitzel.
This dude is apparently a big producer in the mixtape game.
Mm-hmm.
He put out one of Nas's mixtapes, and he put out, he worked on a Ghostface Killa Cool G rap mixtape.
Mm.
Let me see, just so, it's J Love. Okay, so that's his name. But apparently he's real comfortable with the big words.
Sounds like it.
Especially for a white guy.
A lot of these DJ niggas, you know what I'm saying? They're like bandwagon niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say one nigga's on top.
Jesus.
Everybody want to follow him. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas are scared to take chances, scared to play records. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody got to always, follow. And that ain't me, man. I never been that. I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? My nuts hang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
White niggers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez, who's saying the big words now, Tom? No, you hit the
It ain't
button.
for everybody, man. Everybody
Biting
thinks
my
like you
toes.
can just throw a CD in the street and we
right.
supposed to respect you as a mixtape nigga and this and that.
Gosh.
Nah, man, pay your dues, earn your
Jeez.
stripes, man. It's not easy. This ain't overnight success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, he's also really good at the know what I'm saying. He's kind of doing both.
He's doing
Yeah.
And you know what's neat too about this video is
His beard?
the poor lighting.
Oh.
Yeah, the beard's terrible.
The audio.
The audio.
The tone throughout.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You think his homeboy would have just flicked on any light?
Yeah. J Love, man.
J Love.
A lot of big words.
There's certain DJ niggas that be putting like CDs with like 80 songs on that shit, be like 15 seconds, put out a CD every 3 days. It's like, yo, you're a cornball, son. You know what I'm saying? But that's because niggas only sell 200, 300, so, they starving. It's like, yo, please take it for free, you know?
Can I'm wondering this sincerely, like at what point as a white person, it sounds like there's a black guy in the room with him, if I'm not mistaken.
It does sound like that, yeah.
Like, how does that happen where you're given the pass?
I think it's a good question, and I think the answer is over time. This dude is so deep in hip hop,
Right.
and specifically what seems like with New York guys, which means that he's hanging out with like real street dudes, and he probably, you know what it probably is? What I think it is, if you're a New York guy like him, you're hanging out, with a lot of black guys, but then you hang out with a lot of like Puerto Rican guys who are like, some of them technically not black, and they talk like this. So then you're like, that's not a black guy.
Yeah.
He talks like this. He gets away with it. Then if you have success with, he's worked on a Nas mixtape. Looks like he's worked on a Rakim mixtape. He's worked on Mobb Deep, DMX, Lord Finesse, Craig G, Master Ace, like all these guys. And if they're talking to him like that and they start, making him feel like that's, okay or whatever.
But I imagine
that's what I think. It's just
over time. So what's that first time like where he drops it? You know, in front of black dudes, and he's like, "Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can keep going."
It's probably said to him. It's spoken so heavily around him. It's like becoming fluent in a language.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it fits your culture and but I guess you're in the culture enough.
It is interesting. And it is I think it is like when you're like really you know, like when you're learning a language, really learning it, you go to that country and you live there. Mm-hmm. And after a while it starts to come out of you naturally, right?
So he's hanging out with enough brothers that this is like
and in studio street dudes who talk exactly like this. Like he's actually sounding exactly cadence-wise like a hip-hop New York black dude.
Right.
Put out a CD every 3 days. It's like, yo, you're a cornball, son.
Cornball?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Cornball.
Like that's how that's like how a guy who's probably at this point 40 or older talks about, like, you know what I mean? Like a DJ who's 45 would be like, yo, you a cornball, son.
Right.
And he just picked up on all that. It's what he was. All he knows is what he's surrounded with.
I wish I could see black people's faces when he, you know what I mean? Like
they could send us pictures of it as they were listening. You guys want to go ahead and send us a picture of your face as you heard this.
What are you fucking
or
saying,
as like,
bro?
There's probably people right now who are like, there's no way this guy's white. And
he's super white too. He's like Irish pasty.
Yeah, he's white. He's white, man.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
We had this conversation when I did Jim and Sam. I did them this week when they were in LA, but 2 weeks ago I was in New York, and Jim was out, but Sam was hosting. We had the little bit of the N-word because there was a Fox News contributor who's black in studio, and about like white people being able to use it.
Oh, what did he say?
Her position was like no,
never
negative.
Yeah. Well, maybe
My
maybe
position
in the hip hop
was,
world,
if you're in your car alone, have at it. I've always thought that the song thing is absurd. Like to be like, you can't say it when you're singing a song. You can say it if you're singing a song, but use common sense, right? Like it's in a song.
I'm sorry, a white person can't say it if it's like, okay, that Jay-Z song,
What I'm
N-words
saying-
in Paris, when you request it.
Right. But my point is that you're an asshole and you know what you're doing.
Right.
If you're saying it out loud and like looking at a black guy, like don't be stupid. That's obviously like, that's, that to me is just common sense.
Right. You got to be selective when you're saying the N-word is what you're saying.
Well, I'm saying like, it's in a song, so you can repeat a song, like no one's gonna tell you.
Right.
But like, there's also just stupidity. Like, if you're trying to do it to test whether or not you're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's
This
dumb.
is silly goose.
Yeah, like you sing your song when
silly.
you're driving in your car. Obviously, you're gonna sing it. Then
Right. Oh, right. I see what you're saying.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
you're not. What are you gonna censor yourself in the car?
Yeah.
Like it's silly too.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's dick riding. It's dick riding all across, man. It's like whoever's the hottest nigga at the time.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody follows.
You know what I'm saying?
It was the era of Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Biggie's an ill nigga because he started that commercial shit and underground shit.
This dude really is deep in it.
He
man.
is, yeah. It's his world.
But this is like a Truman Show experiment or something,
Yeah.
Like he's really deep in in like becoming like a hip hop DJ, but also 100% the way a black dude would do it.
Yeah.
Dude,
She's
tearing that up.
Box.
Yeah, we gotta get her out of
Again?
there. Hey,
Schnitzel.
dude, she's gonna eat that.
I know.
Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't want to kick her out because then they're just gonna bark.
We gotta get that out of her hands, babe.
Okay, Schnitzel. Come here, Stoops. Come here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but she's just gonna pick something else up on the ground,
Okay.
Ugh, I can't.
Okay.
It's just like a nut. It's just a constant thing with her. Maybe I should just crate them.
I don't know.
Schnitzel, come here, dum dum.
Yeah, this is not good.
Come here, Schnitz. Come here. Come here, baby Bitzel. Come here.
You just gonna hold her?
Yeah, for now, until she calms down.
Can you pick that stuff up?
I can't reach it until I have to take off everything.
Okay.
She's just gonna go get it. There's a million other things on the floor. It's like an
All right.
endless thing.
Okay. Here is the supercut.
J Love, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. One love, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? DJ niggas, you know what I'm saying? They're like bandwagon niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Niggas are scared to take chances. You know what I'm saying? 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 But you know what I'm saying? You got niggas that'll sell CDs for like 75 cents. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying, Jay? You know what I'm saying? You got DJ niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to be broke rapping in the streets. You know what I'm saying? 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 It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like whoever's the hottest nigga at the time, you know what I'm saying? Everybody follows. You know what I'm saying?
His big words distracted from how many, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like it just came into, I just came to go like, we should really be talking about his, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But his big words were so
Or we separate the big
astounding.
words from the, have two super cuts.
Well,
but I don't know if I want to hear the N-word over and over.
J Love, you know what I'm saying?
This is a, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
I like that he said, you know what I'm saying? Then when I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit.
Why doesn't my fucking caffeine thing work?
I don't know, boo-boo.
Why? I fucking downloaded it. I've activated it. Why the fuck doesn't it work?
I don't know. It's a blue band. Look at it.
God damn it. Motherfucker.
His facial hair was horrendous.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
God, that was more distracting than the N-words.
That thin beard.
That's terrible look.
That's never a good look.
That is not good for him.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got two chins. You got to be real careful.
Yeah, you do. But, you know, he's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying?
It's, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the cut of the beard.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
He should have a thicker beard.
A thicker beard, like on Below Deck, that captain who shaves it like it's right here, bro.
Right on the jawline?
Right on the jawline. You can't do that. You got to build yourself a jawline. Like how you do it is great. Bert's got a great beard, too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do it that way.
You do. Yeah, if you're a big guy, you got to have a full beard.
Even if you're not. I just think that beard cut is horrendous to do it right on the chin. No good.
Speaking of interesting looks, Crazy Locs has a trailer out.
Oh my God.
We haven't talked about him in a long time. Doing his thing and stuff like that. I think they said it's called Crazy Locs the movie.
Oh my God. Okay, let's see.
You want to see it?
I'm very interested.
Who am I? This is Crazy motherfucking Locs, no motherfucking Joe. Something y'all need to know. Where I'm from the east side of Sun Ho. Something y'all need to understand. Something y'all need to know.
In a world filled with haters.
Haters won't give me a break and stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Most men would crumble. Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I'm saying to everybody, remember the name Crazy Locs. Don't ever fuck with him.
Push to his limits.
Fuck them haters. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. This Crazy Locs right here.
Nearly broken.
Y'all know what this is for? My bipolarness. Something y'all should know, man. That's the show, man. What I think is y'all should get it.
Whoa. It's a pretty serious film all of a sudden. To keep things pushing? Yes.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Oh shit, he's punching the concrete. Sky punches. Tons of sky punches. Hook punches, sky punches. The man. Wow. Check him out.
He's looking good.
The myth.
Looking good.
Oh my God.
Sky punches.
So many. The legend.
Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely right about that. Oh shit. Crazy Locs. There he is. That's my favorite. That's how it all started in the supermarket.
Yeah.
So many different. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
A lot of kicky punches.
Yeah.
He's got a tan line of a wife beater. See?
I bet he wears them.
Yeah.
The Locs gonna keep everything pushing.
All right. I'm hitting San Jose next year. I hope I get to meet the Locs.
I hope so too.
Matter of fact, I'll make a public announcement now. I'd like to meet Crazy Locs at my San Jose show.
Are you sure you're ready?
I don't think I'm ready, but I think
You should start training.
I know. I'll keep pushing. You know, if I win that Bert bet, I'll be that much better at this. So get ready.
Keep pushing. I'm training.
To rapping.
He looks good.
He does.
Crazy looks good.
He looks crazy.
He's got a whole thing, man.
Yeah, he looks good though. Speaking of good looks, we have another submission for horrible or hilarious.
Okay.
So we're either gonna laugh or be really, really horrified. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I don't like these.
So you're going home? Yes. I'm gonna go home and smoke a fucking huge fucking... Oh my god!
Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh my god, I just hit the shit out of a fucking bear.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
That's not cool.
No.
At all.
Like that?
I gotta get off the phone. I'll talk to you soon.
Hilarious? Is that what you're thinking?
No, does that look like a thing that's hilarious?
No, that was a bummer. I don't know who would laugh at that one. Hitting an innocent bear.
I think that's the point. Just trying to send... Jesus, man.
That was a bummer. I hope that the bear seemed to be okay. It like walked it off.
Yeah, he did. But God.
That was terrible.
Imagine how resilient they are. How big they are.
I think weighs as much as
I
the
don't
car,
know.
at least.
I don't know about that, but that's a big fucker. And he went rolling and then got up and just walked into the woods.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
God damn.
That was terrible.
All right, well, definitely horrible. Thanks.
Thank you for
Jeez.
sending that in and horrifying us.
That really... God, I don't want to see that shit.
I think I have to take care of the schnitz.
Okay.
She's chewing again.
All right, go. Let's
You
stop.
vamp for a minute. You want to just talk?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Schnitzel. Come on, guys.
Oh, the fucking schnitz. Oh my God. That was so bad. Please never send me an animal getting hit by a car. Send me people getting hit by a car. That's the shit I find funny. And not hit, you know what I mean. I don't want to see someone killed. Just something with a funny reaction. You can't see a reaction when an animal gets hit. It's just sad. God damn it. All right. I've been to the Ali Museum. What am I going to do in fucking Louisville? I got to find something to do on Saturday. Yeah. Maybe Friday. Oh, good. Did you talk about what happened?
What?
About
the double pipe?
Yeah. No. You want to tell him?
Yeah.
Shit, go ahead.
So last night you came home from the road and I made some vegetables, Sunday dinner, and some chicken. I was standing, I let the dogs out.
Yeah.
And I burped and farted at the same time. And I go, oh my God, I had a double pipe classic.
Yeah.
And you went, I only heard the burp. Like you didn't even acknowledge my hard work.
Yeah.
It's kind of upsetting when someone doesn't hear it.
Yeah.
But that's my second double pipe classic this year.
Yeah, it's
5:01 p.m. last night.
I didn't hear the fart, and that's why I didn't say much.
Now, I didn't...
Hey there, my used panty slave.
Yeah.
But what's interesting is that, like, I forced the burp out, but I didn't know the fart was coming.
Well, that's usually how it happens.
It doesn't really happen organically, is what you're saying.
Like usually you're pushing one.
Right.
And the other one's the surprise.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right, because you're pushing.
Because like it'll be like let's say you lean up to fart, but there happens to be a gas bubble that you don't recognize in your chest.
Right.
So you go fart and burp comes out.
You're so right.
Or you go to push a burp out and a fart sneaks out. Either way, it's awesome. I mean, they're both great. But
Now, do you realize what a revelation that is, what you just said? Like you figured out the essence of the double pipe.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is helping people listening.
Yeah.
You're helping them get theirs.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really put that together that you kind of are pushing, and that's why that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. What a neat revelation.
Sniff that one, baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What a neat revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
And we're celebrating something major tomorrow.
Yeah. Big time.
We're going to go away for one night.
Mm-hmm.
Stay at a hotel that we stayed at how many years ago?
We stayed at this hotel, I want to say somewhere between 10 and 12 years ago.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And we were just dating.
Yeah.
Because it's our Banasmurfany
It's our
tomorrow.
Banasmurfany. And also, we're going to the hotel
Mhm.
that is the Banasmurfany of our first raw dog.
Right. And it's funny because you bring that up constantly.
I talked about it on stage this weekend. I asked the couple in the front row, I was like, do you remember the first time she told you you didn't have to wear a condom? And he goes, yes. I go, see, it's burned into our memories like a significant date.
Like animals,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's like an important, and it is. It's like for a guy. I mean, there's some, obviously everyone's been with some sketchy chicks who are like, go ahead,
Right.
And you just, but like I'm saying, when your girl you're dating, you're covered up, and she's like, you don't need that anymore. That's like, whoa, that's
Well, it's a mark of intimacy.
Of course.
Because it means I trust that you're not banging around.
Right.
That you're the only one that's going to begawk
Mm-hmm.
in around this area.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
It means you're exclusive when you take that rubber off, and we haven't put a rubber on since.
No, not really. Mostly not.
I'm really excited. Our Banasmurfany.
Our Banasmurfany, but most importantly, the raw dog anniversary. Yeah.
The most important. And we're going to tell our son about it.
I remember.
You remember.
It's the first thing I was like, if we go there, that's the raw dog place.
Oh, you knew that was going to happen?
No, I'm saying
but
that's what I remember about that place.
Is
I can
that we raw
remember
dogged.
you saying like,
Right.
you don't have to wear that. And I was like, yes. I remember also, if you're a guy, just, if a girl ever says like, you don't need to wear one, just
Right.
don't say anything. Just shut up and get
And
in
accept the gift.
Yeah, that's
that
exactly what I
someone's
did.
given
I was
you.
like,
But you know what I remember from that was our first getaway.
yeah.
And we went away for like two nights.
You remember that you were getting just plowed so hard?
And I didn't make a brown for 2 days.
Because we weren't shit in front of each other yet.
We hadn't started that.
Yeah.
And I had to hold in a brown for 2 fucking days because
I didn't go to the lobby and make
I
one.
tried. So what happened was I eventually was like, I'm going to go for a walk. And then but then I was afraid of being away for too long and that you pick up on it that I was browning.
Yeah.
I tried going at a restaurant. We went to
you were still like, I'm a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't shit because here's why. The hotel room was set up such that whatever's happening in the bathroom, the other person can hear and
Right.
smell.
Yeah.
It's not like a closed door. It was like the
I wonder if you'll offer the same level of courtesty on this trip.
No.
If you'll
Doors
go down,
open.
Go down to the lobby.
Doors
I'm just
open.
gonna go see if the newspaper's here.
All right.
Mhm.
No, dude. But I tried to shit. We went out for dinner at like this Mediterranean restaurant, and I'll never forget that I tried to shit
During dinner?
Mm. But I was so nervous and backed up that I didn't brown.
I wonder, by the way, I have audio
Mhm.
of that at that hotel when we were there 10 years
You're
ago.
a kid. Oh,
yeah, you nasty fuck.
There you are.
It's so weird. I didn't know you recorded us.
Yeah.
You should have said something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of wish you would have said something. I didn't know I was being
Well,
recorded.
I thought it'd be a nice present to bring it up all these
10 years later?
Yeah.
We got to. How long have we been together total? I always forget. I feel like I block it out a little.
I don't know.
No, it's serious.
Altogether?
Yeah.
It's probably
05 we started, right?
yeah. So almost 12 years.
So crazy. But
Yeah.
we've been married this will
8.
be our 8th.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
All those farts. Can you imagine?
You know how I remember it's our 8th anniversary?
Mhm.
I count your tits in the morning.
I count your farts. You've got dog tits. Shut up.
No.
Like you nursed puppies and then they grew out 2,
You
4,
have
6, 8.
You have tits where it looks like you have a couple pairs of tits tied together, and then if you pulled them apart, there'd be tits inside of them.
You know what? We used to play this game before I had Ellis, where we'd squeeze each other's bellies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
we do.
It's not fair anymore because
Why?
I grew a person in mine, and mine's extra stretched out, and my tits are extra loose and low now. It's not fair. You can't grab my stomach meat anymore.
I sure can.
It's not fair.
Well, it's life.
You have an unfair advantage because I made our son.
Here's you from last night.
Oh.
I like it when he goes, ugh.
I know.
Like he's winded from the far.
It does.
It's the best. Oh.
Or he just damn.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Damn.
I like that one too.
So weird.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a nice lady way of doing
gosh. So that's neat. We're gonna check into the hotel tomorrow. We're staying for one night.
Yeah.
And we're gonna raw dog it again, dog.
Yeah.
If
It's
we
gonna
don't
happen.
pass out by 8 p.m. because we're so tired.
I know. It's probably going to happen, right? We're going to be like,
Well, I haven't had alcohol now in 2 weeks, so I'm really excited to have a glass of wine.
yeah.
And I'll probably eat a lot of prosciutto and cheese and pickles. And I'll probably be asleep by 8 o'clock for sure. So you better get it in right when we check in, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
So, God damn it.
What's wrong, Jeans?
I wanted to play something.
Jeans are running. Jeans are
run-
running.
Thank you to everybody that submitted, what's it called? For the master, what is it? What did they submit? Patreon.
Patreon. Put that
Yeah.
shit down.
Yeah.
That was a really fun episode. We just recorded at Patreon. Put that down.
Mm-hmm.
And
Patreon.
that was cool, man.
Put that shit
Oh, yeah, I
down.
was just looking at my notes because I had something written down and I
Oh.
forgot.
That was really fun. So make sure you check it out. Here we go.
Oh, did you have something to play?
Yeah, but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we can play your shit.
Play your shit. Here's the thing I wanted to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Segura, master of accents.
Well, the reason I wanted to play this for you is we have such an amazing accent, and I don't know where this person is from. I don't know if you could maybe help me. Try to guess their nationality. Are you ready? Here we go.
And I figured out, I said, maybe there's something for me to do more here, so that I have a reason to come back. And Athens, my first time coming to Athens, Dennis is my friend, and that's all he is my friend and business partner. But his mother became a very close person to me, and his sister as well, and his father. And Aguilos, another partner of ours, and my friend Manos have really incorporated me into their life. And when I went through hardships with my ex, I found really good family in these people from Greece. Just as I did in Turkey in a different way, with refugees and such, but now with family.
So that's Lindsay Lohan.
What the fuck is going on with her?
That's exactly what you should be saying. What in the fuck?
What in the fuck is going on?
You know what? You know who used to do something like this?
God.
A version of this?
Madonna?
Yes, but I'm talking about not as well known.
Who?
Top Dog.
What?
When I would have so many Peruvian relatives stay, he would start to talk to them in English the way they spoke English.
Right, because he thinks that they would understand that
Yes.
better. Like,
So he would go, Juanito, so today you saw the zoo? It was nice? And were the people there nice to you? And I'd be like, why are you talking to him the way he speaks
Yeah,
English? And
it won't
how
help.
And he would talk to them like that. Yeah.
so I think what happened is that she's been hanging out with,
These Greek people, obviously.
it sounds to me like an Irish Guatemalan.
An
It's like
Irish Guatemalan.
It's a hybrid between
Yeah.
Guatemalan and Irish.
Yeah, the Irish thing there, but then it sounded to me, the more I listened to it, it sounded to me like it was maybe a lot of time with the Greeks, and that the Greeks who speak English have that affectation.
And I'm trying to think of what the Greek accent, because I've been there.
Well, it would
and I don't
sound like
remember.
Latin, but I'm saying like it's her diffused version
It's
of that.
Weird.
So weird. So
So where people are scared of refugees and everything in the world, there's a minimum, there's a line.
A
Of where we
line.
can make happiness.
Happiness.
And to the light of every situation that is bad. And make it good.
And make it good.
And whereas in the past I've been associated with clubbing and nightclubs, I said, why not do my own? And make it a good purpose.
Yeah, it sounds Irish.
It does kind of, but
make
then
it
like
a good purpose.
I think, but she also is speaking in
Like broken
rudimentary though English, which is like if
Right.
if she hung out with, let's say, like maybe she should hang out with some some exotic like high society Greek lady who doesn't speak 100% English. She's like, I hung out and with my.
I will say there's something important that people don't recognize.
What's that?
Throughout a good nightlife, we can have fun tonight. But tomorrow, if you Google it, look at it. Between Germany, all of the UN nations, the five
She's speaking English.
The world is bigger than
So
five.
weird. Yeah.
She's speaking English like she doesn't really speak fucking English.
It's like the foreign accent syndrome people.
Yeah.
They would also lose the ability to speak grammatically correct English. This is so bizarre. She's got to be hanging out with, like you
she
said,
is.
some old Greek billionaire or whatever.
I think so.
Who doesn't speak
Greece has
fluent.
welcomed so many refugees from Syria.
Okay.
She's so fucking weird, man.
Yeah, she is a bizarre
Remember when
one.
Madonna did that when she first moved to England? And
Oh, she was really bad.
It was insufferable.
Yeah.
And moving to England and we're you're like, shut up. Is she from like Michigan? She's not from fucking London town.
This is a Madonna evolution of her accent video.
Oh, so you're the witch's husband. Where's my stuff?
I gotta say, it's not as dramatic as I remember it being.
She was worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
I don't think these clips are that.
I don't think they're indicative of how far she went into being English.
Yeah.
But I totally think you can pick that up. Like, when I lived in England, when I came back, I picked up some stuff just because if all you're hearing is that stuff.
Yeah.
And then you come back and you're like,
Speaking of accents, you remember this from last week, right?
We got out here.
That's the best.
Early morning. Look at the meadow. This is why. This is why we came up here. We've been slipping along this big, huge meadow. Big, long, tall meadow. We've been slipping along here, just glassing. And all of a sudden, literally, I didn't even put my head net on. I'm like, we're just glassing these big, huge meadows.
I love him.
Glassing. Just glassing.
Bro. We're just glassing.
Just glassing the meadow.
We were out there. We were just glassing.
Just glassing the meadow.
He's so stoked.
I know. He's so stoked.
I just want to be excited about anything in my life as is this guy, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just give anything to be this excited
Oh my God. Yeah.
about any, like at his age as an adult?
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
Well, the glass and so there was this thing said last week.
Just glass.
You were.
I
adamant.
said he was Canadian.
And he's not.
Oh, fuck off. What is he?
He's from Colorado.
It's the same. It's very similar geographically.
We've been slipping along here,
Just
just glassing,
Canadian.
just glassing. We're just glassing.
Yes.
Let's glass.
Not even a
Let's
little
glass. Let's glass. I'm glassing. I'm like,
No.
Just glassing.
I was surprised that you thought that.
I would say, wow, how do we know that? Wait a minute.
What?
Now, how do you know he's from Denver?
Because they found who he was. His name is like Todd.
Okay.
He's known a hunter guy. So some of the listeners found him.
And maybe he spent time in Canada,
He does
just
not
like
have
Madonna
there's
or
not even anything
Lindsay.
Canadian about his accent though.
Sounds it to me, guys. Look, I know
Okay.
you're the master, but I'm the mistress of accents, and I hear Canadian.
Well, this person says, "Dear Mommy P and Water Champ Tommy,
Glassing.
I was stunned when Mommy P had the audacity to disagree with the main mommy / master of accents, Tommy.
Oh, okay, guys.
I lived north of the wall in Canada for 2 years and have a Canadian baby genes. The Just Glassing guy is clearly not Canadian.
All right.
His vowels aren't nearly far back enough in his mouth.
Oh.
He sounds exactly like Joe Rogan's friend Cameron Haynes, who's from Oregon. Turns out this guy's from Colorado, though.
Okay.
Anyways, love you
Just
both.
glass.
Thank you, Josh.
Glass.
Just glassing.
You guys are great.
Anyways. just wanted
Okay.
to check
Well, I think you guys are wrong, and I'm looking forward to finding out that guy's really from Canada.
He's not from Canada.
As a Windsor native, a proud
That's
Windsor
the
native.
thing. God, you should know more.
I was born in Windsor, Ontario,
Mhm.
and then I moved to LA when I was 4, guys. People have been like, are you from the Valley or are you from Canada? Well, I was born in Windsor, so you guys can suck on those nuts, okay?
Well,
Proud Windsor native, Ontario.
Yeah.
Across from Detroit.
It's been a while since you've been at home, though, right?
Classy as it gets. Yeah, I've never even seen it since we left. I don't know it.
You don't know Windsor at all?
No.
You should go.
I should go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's make a trip, a pilgrimage.
Make a Ontario trip?
Yeah. My dad showed me a picture of the apartment complex we lived in. It looks real nice. When my poor immigrant parents escaped from communist Hungary with like $10, Windsor took them in, the loving
That's
arms
nice.
of Canada, which is really nice.
How rough was the complex?
It didn't look like fancy.
Yeah.
It was sad. Fancer wasn't Fancers, no.
Mm-mm.
It was Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Hard Cocks. But look how far we've come. We moved on up, man, like the Jeffersons.
Yeah, man.
Thanks to Canada. Thank you to Canada
Canada does
for
what,
taking my family in, dude.
that's what's up.
Hold on. Did you hear it?
No.
Oh, I had to pee at the same
But it
time.
looks like your face looks like you're about to shit. God.
What does it mean? You better get your life. I do not know what this means.
You don't know what that means?
I have no idea.
Get your life is like get it together.
You better get your life.
Yeah, so next time, you're when you do your show and somebody's just like really out of pocket.
Okay.
Girl, get your life, okay? Nobody believes your story.
You get your life. Eat that vegan
Get
cheese,
your life.
baby.
And, no, I'm not eating that. Get your life and get you some real cow's milk, because this is not the business.
Tamar.
I love it. She said out of pocket. That's a new one, too. When somebody's out of pocket, it sounds
Well,
like...
that's not new.
I've never heard that.
Oh, I have for about 25 years.
You're kidding.
No.
Where have I been?
In white America.
Gosh.
You square. I think it's funny
sorry.
that she was trying to explain this square, get your life, and then she
Right.
was, well, someone's out of pocket.
Right, and the lady was like, out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
Ugh.
I've had a few guests that were out of pocket.
That's how I would have reacted, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You a cornball.
You know what I'm saying? I'm such a cornball.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
Motherfuckers-
this shit.
Like 80 tracks, they like 10 seconds, because they only move like 200-300.
But listen,
get your life.
We do have a gift for you.
Oh,
We
What is
do
it?
have a gift for you.
For your baby coming, you better get your wife.
Oh, is she pregnant again?
You better
I
get
don't know.
your wife.
I think Tamar's pregnant again.
Wow, I thought she was adamant that she was never going to do that again.
But she's saying because you got a baby coming.
I know, but wasn't she big time about like
She was.
never again?
No, she did not like being pregnant. I think she had a rough pregnancy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good.
I don't think she liked any aspect of it. Didn't she not like newborn aspect? None of it?
Yeah, I think she had a tough time transitioning into becoming a mommy, but
Yeah. Well, congrats. I didn't
Good.
know.
Oh, I'm so
I had
glad.
no idea.
you better get your life.
Here, I'll use the Google machine. Tamar.
The Google machine.
Yeah. Let's
If
see.
only there was a way to figure these things out.
Tamar Braxton.
We are the Braxtons, and you
Is
see
she-
that we are not the ordinary family. Tony Tracy to one and Mrs. Eva. Teach you a thing or two. A Braxton family value.
Is Tamar pregnant? It start with number 2. Let's see. I think she is. It's hard to tell with this. Apparently she lashed out at somebody. Let's see.
That's weird. It's not like Tamar.
I know. She lashed out at somebody who made fun of the way her son speaks.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Good
I
for
guess
her. I would too, though.
She was saying that somebody said he could use speech therapy.
Oh, fuck them. Don't say shit about people's kids.
Uh-huh.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, we watched a movie last night. We seldom get through films at this house.
Yeah.
But we watched a movie.
Shark Bites.
Shark Bites.
Yeah.
It wasn't really called.
It wasn't really called Shark Bites. It's called The Shallows.
Shallow Hallows.
Shallow Hallows. I remember when
Yeah,
it was
it was
out
good.
because I was at I was on the road sometimes that, people don't know, but all we do is kill time throughout the day.
And you went to the nudie bar, and that
I
was
went to the titty
done.
bar, and I was like, seen enough tits for the day.
Right.
Well,
Before the flight.
I've seen enough tits pre-flight. So
Right.
what now? No, but I remember the kid at the theater.
Yeah.
The box office kid was like trying to sell me on it. He was like, "No, I saw it. It's really good."
Shark bites.
I'll say this: it was entertaining.
I loved it. I mean,
fun.
look, I haven't.
I wouldn't say you loved it because I sat next to you, and
I liked. Listen, I
you were
haven't
very
seen
critical. You're like,
what
You were so critical in
of
that movie.
her behavior because I was like, number one, you don't surf alone. Everyone knows that. Number two, I was critical
but
of
you were
her
like
dumminess.
That was the premise of the film, though, man.
Is
You're
her
like,
being a dummy?
You were like Tamar at the movies. You're like, girl, no. I was like, Jesus, and you're like, oh yeah, like that would happen. Oh yeah, like that shark would do that. That was you last night. You don't even realize it.
Well, I look for truth, Tom.
Okay,
I'm a truth seeker.
You're a real truth seeker. You were
I
like,
didn't-
psh,
I did not go.
Yes,
but
you
Blake Lively, that's her name,
Mhm.
and she's this hideous troll of a blonde girl.
and her tits were in the movie too.
Her really gross body,
Mhm.
gross face. I mean, what a bummer though. The whole movie, she's on a rock with her leg cut open. Could you imagine filming that fucking nightmare of a movie? You're wet and cold all day, every day. What
Yeah.
a nightmare for her. But she did a great job. And the shark bites, the shark took a bite out of her, and then she had to figure out how to escape shark bites.
Yeah,
It was scary.
that's right. It was real scary.
And she was in Mexico too. So she, another country. There's shark bites. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
She got her. I think she got
There's
her titties
the movie
done.
right there. There's
It
the whole
totally
film.
was.
There's some gross shit. Some of the shots were like, oh my fucking
Pretty
God.
gnarly, yeah. But yeah, her body's terrible.
Her lips got real chapped because she was in the sun and she stopped being attractive, and I wanted to
For
turn
like
her off.
few scenes, yeah.
I was like, man, let's turn it off.
But then I feel like she found some chapstick in that buoy
Yeah.
because then her lips got smoothed out.
They got smoothed out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That shark was real hungry. He never
Real-
got satisfied.
He hung out for like 2
Yeah.
days with her, dude.
Yeah, but it was a fun movie. I mean,
It was fun.
There's times I've killed time 90 minutes, 2
Yeah.
hours, and you're like, this fucking sucked. It wasn't
Yeah.
like that. It wasn't a great movie, but it was entertaining.
It's shark bites.
Yeah.
Like there's only so much shit that's gonna happen. Either the shark gets her or it doesn't. End of story,
Yeah.
But-
Entertaining film.
We found one flaw in the film.
Oh yeah, and this bothers me because I pointed it out to you in other films, primarily the Matt Damon
The Martian? Yeah.
movie where he's there for a long time.
Right.
So here she is, and the premise of the film. I think it's in the trailer. Okay, it's that she gets stuck at
Shark
sea.
bites. Yeah.
There's a shark looking for shark bites, and anyways, she's stuck on this rock. First, a whole day goes.
She was
by.
surfing
Yeah.
and then she gets bitten. That's the premise, yeah.
The whole day fucking goes by.
Yeah.
She doesn't masturbate once.
Right.
Then day 2 comes. She's cold. She's bored. She's tired.
She's bleeding.
She's in pain.
Right.
Doesn't masturbate again.
That's so true.
And then you're like, I'm basically saying that the hole is too big in this film.
Right. It's a major premise flaw.
Major premise flaw.
Like, she doesn't have any pornography to look at.
And she's not like, oh, I want to make myself feel good. Like, if I was there, I'd be like, I want to feel good.
Right.
And I was basically about to dismiss this entire film.
Right.
And I don't mean to be a spoiler here. But look, in the end of the film, when she gets on land, she masturbates when she gets to land.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Well,
That-
there
that
was a
the
gang
big-
gangbang scene where the guy's like, hey, you're weak. Lay down, but open your mouth.
Yeah.
And then my son and I are going to
Yeah.
make sex with you.
Right.
I remember
But
that.
I thought right after that, they were like,
Then she
goes, I didn't get off. And they're like, I don't care. And then she masturbated.
Oh, I missed that.
Because The Martian, I tried to have Tom Papa ask, because he's friends with Matt Damon, about whether or not that was a conversation. He didn't get back to me.
He didn't.
No.
That did bother me about The Martian, too.
Yeah.
What bothered me about this one is it was 2 full days and she didn't make a bowel movement. Where's the scene?
She doesn't shit off the rock.
Yeah, show me
She
that.
doesn't masturbate. Neither one really adds up. Those are the holes I see in the film. The Martian is like, you can't even defend that. They're like they're like texting him via the satellites. Like, is there anything we can send you?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want? Like, he wouldn't be
ask.
like, send me a picture of your tits, or like,
Right.
I'm so hard, I'm so backed up. Like, never comes up.
And he was on the island, on the planet for a long time.
Really long time.
And he figured out how to grow food, but he couldn't figure out how to download porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Didn't make sense.
Yeah, right.
Big flaw.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be like, oh my God. Because he figured out food. So once he knows he's got food.
Yeah.
And he's got life, he knows he's going to live, you'd be like, oh.
Your basic needs are covered.
Right.
And your basic needs are water, food, and masturbation.
And like, she's on that rock. She's not going to, like, she knows, like, I'm on the rock. He's not going to get me. I'm cold.
Yeah.
I wish I felt good. What could make me feel good right now?
Right.
Oh, I could just flick my bean for a few minutes.
Or
and then-
water, but probably masturbating before water.
Yeah.
Is a priority. Like, if you were on that rock, your priority list would probably be 1, masturbate, 2,
you probably want to
shave,
consume it.
3, you could masturbate into your own mouth. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because you'd be hungry too, so you have protein.
They should have showed that on The Martian.
Fuck.
They should have shown that on The Martian.
Your version is so gross, though.
What's the proper way? She doesn't have a cup.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. She wouldn't have semen. That's Matt Damon.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
So he should have just come into his own mouth, is what you're saying.
He should have. Yeah. Of course he should have.
Cut down. It's a lot of fucking cum.
I've really been. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that I've been really enjoying your photograph of you wearing your perfect smile
Yeah.
veneers.
A lot of people are.
It's really fun, but you look really good in them. I don't know what the secret is, but they really fit in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the perfect smile doesn't entirely fit my mouth, but for you, it was like tailor made.
Yeah.
What do you think the secret is? Is it because your gum color matches the red of the perfect smile?
I don't know why, but I feel like, look at that. That does look perfect. That perfect smile is perfect. I feel like it's just mouth size. It's just real nice for me. You look so third world with yours. I just look like a guy with a cool smile.
That's the thing. You actually do. It looks okay. You look dead.
I do look dead, huh? Like a cadaver.
You know who you look like? The old man in Poltergeist who would sing, God is in his holy temple.
Or just any old person, because they always have fake teeth.
Wait, okay, can I do it?
Yeah. Don't put it in your mouth. You always do that wrong. No. You just put it in your lips. You always go too far in. Yeah. There you go. Now it looks like it's your teeth.
I can't do that laughing when I look at you, though.
I know. So silly.
I can't have the perfect smile with you in my life.
You know, there was huge news. I probably got teed up by this like 100,000 times last week.
Teed up?
Yeah. Like, people reached out to me so much last week.
Oh my God, I know. I heard too.
That
Yeah.
I've been living in Russia for like 53 years. Steven Seagal is now a citizen of Russia.
Fucking defector.
Vladimir Putin himself named him a citizen. And
Traitor.
Seagal has been a really big proponent of better relations with Russia for years now.
The last time I asked the CIA to provide me with people and answers, they gave me people and answers that answered my questions the way they wanted it to be answered, meaning the CIA. And the same with the State Department. Dana knew that I knew the right people in Russia, and he knew that I would get them to tell him the truth. And we all feel, Dana and I feel, that Russia and America have never fought each other in a war. We believe that Russia and America should be best friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he also believes that
traitor.
Yeah. Anyways.
Go enjoy it. Enjoy Russia, comrade.
Comrade Seagal.
Yeah.
It's now official.
Go ahead. If you love it so much, fucking stay there.
Yeah, I've been drinking vodka.
Don't come back, dude.
I've been drinking vodka for like 63 years.
Right.
And I've been haven't eaten Russian pork.
Pierogies.
I haven't eaten pierogies for like 74 years now.
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy your Russian winter and.
Well, speaking of the Bert Kreischer of action films,
scumbag.
Nothing. I got another treat for you. A new Seagal
Another
trailer.
movie. You gotta be kidding me.
CIA trained. This is the new Seagal trailer. If you don't know, there is nothing better than of the 12 or so films that Seagal releases a year that are in the $8,000 to $12,000 budget range. The trailers are even better, if it can be imagined, than the film.
It's a 2-minute trailer.
The Crimea airline bomber.
Wow, that looks so real.
With 238 innocent people on board.
Who is the target?
So I guess you're back. Islamic extremists. These guys are attempting to form an unholy alliance.
Now here's the deal. I get to wear my orange shades, and I get to show up at any weight I choose. Okay.
And my kimono. What is he wearing? His gi.
You got to spend at least 10 grand on this movie. All right.
Done.
Cartels.
And that brings you to me.
It's got to be actors that nobody knows. Nobody.
There's someone to be reckoned with.
A covert mission.
A covert mission.
And my cousin's got to do the narration on the trailer.
I want my own gear.
I've never even seen a film like this.
This is
I need a
amazing.
jet. An elite team. You must be John Harmon. Might have a job for you.
What do you propose we do?
We interview
Wow.
them. If we like them, we give them a box of chocolates. If we don't, we kill them.
What's going? Why is he whispering all of his lines in this film?
Oh, you don't know?
He's whispering all of his lines.
That Steven's been doing that for a while now. You didn't know that?
He's so lazy. He's whispering his dialogue now.
Yeah, he's been. It's sort of like the school he comes from. You know.
Acting, the whisper school.
The whisper school.
I don't know.
The squint school. I mean, there's things about him a lot of people don't know.
I mean, I am the king of improv, if you'll forgive my saying so.
I am.
I am the king.
I mean, I think people would go, wow, if Will Ferrell said that.
Yeah.
But Steven said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Sonora cartel's holding a big meeting. It's my job to stop them.
At the elevators, 8th floor.
Gotcha. Room 826.
On my count. 3, 2, 1. Game on. A global threat.
Vera's on the move.
There's a yellow car.
Look him now.
Oh,
I just can't let you come into America.
You notice you don't see a lot of body shots, right?
boy. No, it's just and it's dark.
It's like shoulders, yeah,
But
all
it's
dark.
especially, I'm saying the whole film is shot
Yeah.
by candlelight because he looks
He got to be 285, 290
at
right
least.
now. At least, yeah.
Do you know that you threaten too much? Well, that's kind of how we do.
I don't understand what the
Just
fuck
call
is
your
going
bluff.
on. Do you
They're
understand what's happening?
No, I mean, yes. If there was, you're back, and he goes, I need my own team and my own gear and his jet, and then there's just shit
Kicky
going
punch.
on. So they went with that new, hey, this guy used to be really well known, and he's back.
All else fails. What's the play? Well, to get my partner back. They don't. They can decimate a U.S. city in seconds.
You think that director ever says, could you emote something?
Could you? Because you know what's so funny?
He goes, the face
Right.
does this, and he
Deadpan.
also does the thing where he basically doesn't really say the line with much
Right.
inflection.
Well, what I was just thinking to myself is, what does he bring to the table? Because he's not active anymore. He's not kicky
Yeah.
punching. He's certainly phoning in the acting.
I think they know there's enough of a market. Like, he's a big enough name where someone, like, there's enough people out there that are willing to pay something to see these films.
$4.
It's not the your your moviegoer of today, but it's
Right.
somebody who's like,
From the
it's probably a lot
90s.
of it's people here who are, a few that like old action, but then in other countries where he's still a big deal.
Right.
I
My stepdad, my Indian stepdad, liked his movies.
Of course.
So my stepdad probably would watch this.
If your stepdad came to the country a few years later, he would have made his name Steven.
Right. True.
Yeah.
True. True.
Because they had the same hair.
They're the same. They did. That's probably how my stepdad knew to dye his hair nice and easy black.
Because this is a real nice and easy
This
job.
is such a nice and easy job. Yeah.
We'll finish what we started. Steven Seagal.
He's cookie punching.
Yeah.
Cookie punching. This one has
We
a
just
little
saw
more.
the budget right there. There was a whole budget.
I was
in
going to
this scene.
say, this has a little more budget than the.
Well, I mean,
that has a little more.
it has kicky punching, but
Yeah.
a lot of editing. Okay.
Well, he's no longer American to me, so.
This is
I can't believe he accepted Russian citizenship. It's so gross. God. Yeah, go live there. Go live with.
It really is like
Putin.
his 6th film of the year, which is
It
incredible.
is, yeah. He's like the Woody Allen of the action world.
Yeah.
Perfect smile.
Perfect smile. Yeah, he's really a fucking not a cool guy. But anyways, I'm just not a fan. Let me give you.
Move to North Korea, why don't you? The commies.
Check this out.
I mean, it's like America's enemy. Oh, it's a PSA, isn't it?
Kids,
Oh,
they're bundles of
fuck.
energy, but they need the right snacks to keep them going. That's why I give my kids Fruity Bars. They're full.
Saw that one
Preventing
coming.
trips around your home can be as easy as tidying up toys.
That was pretty good. That was pretty funny.
That was horrifying.
Why? That part?
Yeah, I don't like that bit. Jesus Christ. I don't want to see it again. That was horrible.
Preventing trips around your home
Oh my
can be as
God.
easy as tidying up toys.
This is a good one for us.
No shit. Our whole world is
Yeah.
Toy City. Great. Well, thanks for sending that in.
Couple big reminders before we leave you.
God, that was terrible.
Do you want? Let's remind people.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer, The Machine, premieres November 11th at 10 p.m. on Showtime, on demand the next day. Me, your main mommy, I'm in Louisville, Kentucky this weekend. The new Water Champ shirt is on sale now.
Get it for Christmas for your loved ones.
Yeah. Go to the store. You can go to tomsegura.com, click on the store, yourmomshousepodcast.com, click on the store, thousandranch.com.
Amazon, please do your Christmas shopping.
Yes.
Using our banner, yourmomshousepodcast.com. Click on the banner at the bottom of the homepage. Your shopping is normally what they.
All right. We have two.
Oh, this hurts my brain. Does this ever smash down on your skull and make it hurt?
I think that's too tight.
Yeah, it hurts
Yeah,
me.
it's not good. Shouldn't smash on your brain. This is a song, a closing song by DJ Boy Butter. It's called Retarded Christianza.
Thank you. Boy butter. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I've not heard
Silly.
it, so let's hear it. And,
Boy, here we
thanks for
go.
listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye, Jeans.
Bye, Mommy. I like that.
When you're Puerto Rican, you're just Puerto Rican.
What's Impu? Like, I've always wanted to kind of pick it apart. Hey, you guys ever make a shit? And you're like, this counts as exercise. It's like getting masturbated by a child, right? And I met Mike Tyson on the airplane. I said, hey, Mike, you like Netflix? How much my show? I had a baby.
The mother of your baby with your retarded tits shooting retarded milk into him, giving him retard juice every day.
It's time to feed my baby. I'm going to Comedy Store tonight.
Thank you, sir.